All right, Damon, Black Warrior Lures. Fly rod for catfishing. This is my 6-7 weight Phillips fly rod. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this for fly trolling and fly drifting for cats this season. Once again, just like you've seen me, almost all my rigs have, you got 20-pound test Dacron backing here. This is waxed backing, so it doesn't deteriorate. But, you know, I don't know how many feet that is. I just measured it out to what looked right on the rod. And again, that's going to a knot. And I got a little super glue on that guy, so it'll go through the eyes very smoothly and easily, you know, so, right, very smoothly. And that's going down to 100 feet of 35-pound high-vis line. So it's just like a shooting line. And so we're going to reel this all back up. And consequently, if you want to learn how to reel, this is how, you know, nothing's more sensitive than having the line. I don't understand why people want sensitive rods when it's the line that's what's most sensitive. So you just put it there. Even with spinning rods, I can do this, right? But, you know, and so again, you just level wind it yourself back and forth. You know, that's how you do it. Even when I'm reeling in fish. So let me wind it all the way up here. The grass got me hung up. And we'll be right back. Now, once we go from there, we have the 35-pound test monofilament. That's going down to a swivel, right? Again, you've seen this rig before. And that swivel is going down to 20-pound test line. This may be, yeah, I think it's 20. It may be 15. That may be 15, actually. And, you know, we have our dropper loop for one of our rigs here. It's either 8. I don't know. It may even be 8. I don't know. Just whatever. I forget sometimes. You know, that's a different version, smaller version. Number 2 hook down to a number 4 hook. Again, even smaller than what you've seen me before, going all the way down to that. And a lot of people say, that's not a fly rig. You know, I don't define fishing by what other people say I ought to do. I define fishing by what catches the fish. This rig works. This dropper rig with this thing here, if I want to cast, you just strip out a bunch of line just like you would on a fly rod. I don't cast for fishing. I found casting to be the least effective way to catch anything, and yet that's all people do because that's all they see on TV. And so if I want to cast, you just strip out as much line as you want and then just shoot. It'll just shoot out just like that. So it's a shooting line. And again, if you go to certain places, that's exactly what they do. They just use 30, 40, 50-pound monofilament with some lead core line on the end, and they'll just cast it out just like that. And that's what they do. Shooting line, you know, that's basically what it is. And so, you know, again, there's that fly rod. You see how this is fiberglass, which is what I prefer. I really want to import some 6-7 weight fly rod fiberglass blanks because for the kind of fishing I do, fiberglass is far better than because I need something that's tough. Sensitivity comes from holding the line in your hand. I mean, again, I never understood. Graphite's lighter, but I much prefer to have fiberglass. But anyway, that's a way you can rig. If you got a fly rod, you know, make sure it's about a 7 weight, and you can rig it up just like that, and you can go drifting. Because cat fishermen in general don't cast anyway. I mean, all we do is cast for the purpose of getting as much line out, so we can just either anchor. Even when you're anchoring, you're just casting and letting it sit on the bottom, or if you're drifting, you're just casting to get as much line out as possible, or you're just letting line off to hit it and just doing suspended drifting, those sorts of things. I mean, cat fishermen just fish very differently than most other places. And so that's what you do to rig a fly rod, you know, for cat.